Hey everybody, and welcome to part 2 of Andy and Chad Make Ocean Themed Soaps. Last time I grabbed the wrong fragrance out of the bin, so we did not have enough to fragrance both of the soap bases we had planned to use, which means that today we will be using the correct fragrance, sea salt from Brambleberry, with our clear melt and pour soap, which conveniently is already cut up because I had already cut it up last time before I realized we didn't have enough fragrance.
Look at you planning ahead.
Look at things just happen to work out. We're going to be using the same colors, sky blue and teal green. We're not going to be using the same molds this time though. We wanted to mix it up and keep it a little bit interesting for y'all. So since you've already seen us do the sand dollar and seashell molds this time, we're going to use this mold with little sea turtles, starfish, and clownfish to make some embeds that we'll put in just these round soaps. All right, so the first thing we need to do is melt our soap base. So I'm going to go ahead, and again, we're using a double boiler method today. Ish, because technically, yes, the measuring cup is sitting on the bottom of the pan. All right, it looks like we're all melted. So I'm gonna go ahead and just turn the hot plate off and get our soap container out of there so that we can add our fragrance. This fragrance also happens to be 8 ml for the medium strength. Chad pre-confirmed that on the Brambleberry side. And you do need to check every time you use a new fragrance, or if you're using the fragrance in a different amount of soap to see what your amount should be. You don't want to use too much.
Well, okay. Let's stop filming.
Why?
Go to Vegas.
Did you get that exact?
I poured out, you know, with that margin of error.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Stir it in, stir it in. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you folks right now, this does not smell like the ocean. It smells like citrus.
Which I guess if you were in Florida and there was an orange grove or a grapefruit grove by the ocean, maybe?
But it's called sea salt. This smells nothing like the sea or salt. Citrus is not salty. Maybe it'll be different once it's all incorporated in the soap.
Maybe.
Maybe it smells more like the ocean in cold process, so I don't know. But anyway, out of the bottle, I'm like, this smells like oranges. And now I'm like, yes, it smells like citrus.
It has a very, very citrusy smell.
It really does. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and again, these do not have to be exact. And move these two over here out of the way for right now. Okay, now I'm going to mix up the grape. When we did the oatmeal base, I didn't worry about counting drops or anything because we knew from the Halloween episode it was going to take just a lot to get any color in it. This time I am actually going to try to be a little bit more precise so we can see, you know, how it really compares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to start. That's a pretty good green already.
Nice translucent green.
Yeah. I do want a little more though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we like this green?
I think it's a pretty good green for a sea turtle. What do you think?
Okay. All right. And then I'm just going to pour these into the sea turtles. Oh.
And out.
Whoops. All right, so let's go ahead and move these over here out of the way very carefully. There we go. Phew. Okay.
Strenuous work.
Yes. And now I'm going to pour this green into here. I'm going to add a little bit from one of these. So you might have noticed, or maybe you haven't, but I've got this at a steeper angle than when we did the seashell and sand dollar soaps. There's no particular reason for doing the steeper angle, it just gives you a different look. Looks like this is melted again. So now we're going to add some blue in with this green to get a slightly different color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just going for almost like a slightly deeper green.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. I don't want to shift it all the way to blue yet, but I want it to be different from these. So can you test poke those with a craft stick and make sure we've got some solidification? Yeah, that's good.
Let me check the last one you poured. Okay.
Okay. Now while those continue to set some more, we're going to add a little bit more blue. Whoa.
2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you see we're shifting more towards blue this time.
It's like a shimmery blue.
Yeah, it is, and it seems distinctly more shimmery than the green. A little bit more green, and then once those have solidified a bit, we'll add in the last of this. But we're going to shift it back toward green now. And I forgot to count drops. Just want to get some different color variations in there. You know?
Like the ocean.
Yeah. And it's getting gloopy, so I'm going to put it over here. I wonder if I should put a little bit more soap in here, because I don't want too much colorant. Nope. It's like jello. It jiggles.
How's it pouring?
It's not. See,
Let's see.
it's not. I'm gonna try poking it.
Just poking things always makes it better.
There we go. Okay, are y'all ready to go flat?
Yes.
Less steep gradient? Yes, I think they are. They're holding their shape much better this time. While our sea turtles continue to set up, I'm gonna start working on this one.
Has it solidified even more?
Oh, sure, of course.
You're like walking across a frozen lake.
See? It looks very cool from the side. Look at, see how cool that looks? All right, but now I have to
Get that out of there.
get this out of here. Oh goodness, it is stuck on there good. I guess we could start with this as blue and then add in some more of the soap to lighten it up as we go up. You think?
Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to melt the soap again. This is kind of just how it is with melt and pour, apparently.
You melt it and you pour it.
You melt it and you pour it, you melt it and pour it, and you melt it and pour it.
You don't pour fast enough, you melt it again.
That's right. Okay.
How much blue you add?
I don't know. Haven't decided yet. What do you think?
10?
Oh, more than that, I would think.
Okay. 11.
This is what I have to deal with, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, if you remember when we made the Halloween soaps,
we stopped counting at 50.
Yeah, we stopped
60.
counting at 50. Yeah, I think I want some more in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start pouring these in. That plan did not work out as I expected. I had figured, oh, well, I'll put this amount in and then I'll add the, you know, the rest of the soap to whatever's left over, and then I'll, you know, that'll lighten it up some. No, that actually wasn't as much soap as I thought it was. Go figure. Turn it back up for me.
Yeah.
Mix up the blue. No, that's green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So see a much lighter blue, as if we're at the water at the top. Okay, and we're gonna take these and
Do you know what a group of surfboards is called? If they're different styles?
not a clue.
Apparently that matters if they be different styles of surfboards.
No, what?
Collection
Oh,
of,
he fell.
collection of surfboards that are different styles is a quiver of surfboards.
Okay, good to know. He's going to the side.
Okay.
He's different.
So it's this one. That one's really darn.
I'm gonna put the last of this soap in here.
The Lockamane.
Theoretically, just every last little bit. All right, there we go. There's our ocean turtle soaps, sea turtle soaps. And now we're just gonna wait overnight for them to set up and cool, and then we can come out tomorrow and unmold them and compare them to the soaps we made the other day. You ready to see how this turned out?
Let's see what we got there.
Are all y'all out there ready to see how this turned out? Ta-da! Okay, yeah, so this looks very much like it did when we left last night.
Yeah, it did, I mean, quite a bit.
But now we're going to take them out of the molds and see how it all turned out. So this is the first time we have used this mold. So hopefully it comes out good and easy. Oh, not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Look at the underside. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a little bit of striations from the different colors of soap. You can see them on the side too. And a little sea turtle just riding the wave on into shore. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are some sturdy molds, man.
I wonder if that's how you're supposed to do it. Just peel it back.
Oh, next one. We got even better green and blue in this one.
Like he's a little wake.
He does. He's got some speed going, y'all. Do you want to try getting one out?
He's making bubbles.
He's making bubbles.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. It comes out really easy for him. And these different layers are made from how we tilted the mold when we poured the soap in those different layers. And by letting each layer get a skin on top before pouring the next one in. We got lots of bubbles in the soap, but I think that actually works for an ocean soap.
It's a flock of sea turtles.
It's seriously,
And
y'all.
they swam. They swam so far.
What do you think of the sea turtle ocean soaps?
They're neat. I mean, I think if we were to do it again, maybe have a little more soap on hand so that this isn't so sharp, this angle here.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I thought that we would have enough soap to fill these molds to the top like we did with the sand dollars and the seashells. So I think if we were to do this again, do it to where we have both the clear soap base and the white soap base so that we can do it and have the white in there. In the Brambleberry tutorial, you use the clear and the white. The white just stays white. The clear is what you color with the different colors of the ocean, green and blue, different blues, however. So that you've got the white going in around through there, like the swirls of sea foam and the white caps of waves and stuff. And it gives some visual breaking to the colors in the transparent, in the clear soap. And I think that would have added a whole lot.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And I think also maybe do the sea turtles in the white base so that they stand out a little bit better.
Yeah, they're more distinct from the color.
Yeah, yeah. But overall,
I like it.
yeah, I do too. I think they're very neat. Now, fragrance test. Grab a soap. Sniff. This doesn't smell anything like the ocean, y'all.
No.
It smells like citrus scented laundry detergent. It's still got a hint of that citrus, but mostly right now it just smells like laundry detergent to me. How about you?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it could smell like the beach if you're at the beach in Florida near an orange grove that was hit by a bunch of semi-trucks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this fragrance is also a fail in our search for an ocean scent. We will keep searching and not giving up. But now we need to compare this to our other ocean themed soap. All right, and here are two soaps side by side. What do you think?
I think they both turned out well, but I think these are probably my favorites, the seashells.
I will agree. I do think the seashells look fantastic. I think it's having that white between the colors to give that break.
Yep.
I think that really...
I think that's what it is. So do those again with white.
Yeah. What do you think about how the colors compare white base versus clear base?
The clear base gave us, I think, the color was more toward what we were expecting and what we wanted.
Yeah.
Not saying these are bad colors, but the white base did give a definite pastel tone to everything.
Yeah. And bear in mind, we use what, like maybe 20 drops?
At the most.
At the most per each time we mixed color in with the melted base. And these are the colors that we got for those. Whereas with this, I mean, I was just squeezing the bottle in and used probably at least half a bottle of the colorant for each of these. And that's how light the color was. I think if I had used even more of the colorant in the clear base, we would have gotten even darker colors. Like with the sea turtle, I mean, that's a lot darker. Just compare it to the green over here. And you can see just 10 or 15 drops for the sea turtle to get that color versus, just squeezing the bottle.
In same color.
In the same color. Yeah. I wonder how it would work if we used some of the clear base and added just a little of the white base in so that it's not clear anymore.
I don't know. I mean, if we were to do that,
To get a richer color.
do they have just plain white soap that's not goat's milk or shea butter or oatmeal or any of that?
I think so.
Because we would want to probably do that and not mix two different types of soap as well.
Yeah. There's also titanium dioxide, but we don't have any of that, and that's just a basic white colorant. We don't have any of that though. So I don't know if that would have helped give a deeper color on these and less of the, I mean, I don't mind the transparent, it works really good for water, but if we're doing this for something else, maybe want a little bit more depth.
Yeah, the solid color worked good for the seashells and sand dollars.
I guess the next question, fragrance test. What do you think?
Neither one smells like the other.
Yeah, I have to agree. Neither one of them is that ocean air that we're looking for. But do you think one is closer than the other?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
If I had to choose one over the other, I would say Salty Mariner is closer than sea salt. Maybe it's because we're on the east coast of the US, and where we go in the Outer Banks to the beach, there's not orange trees, there's not a lot of flowers giving tropical fragrances and stuff like that. All in all though, I had fun making soap.
I did?
Yeah, it's always fun. It tends to go a little bit pear-shaped for us because we're still learning how to do this. I mean, like dyeing yarn, I've been doing that for a few years now. I know how to do things. I know how to prepare and how, within a degree of certainty, things are going to react. Soap, I'm still learning. I'm still very much a beginner. And I think we definitely learned something about the colorant. Now, I do want to try a couple other different types of colorants. The colorant that we're using are just little bottles of liquid soap colorant that we can pick up at Michael's because it's there and it's easy to get. But there's also mica that you can use to color soap, and Brambleberry has soap colorant blocks. I still want to use those two, give them a try and see how they do for us for colors. But that's going to require an order to Brambleberry, not only to get those, but to get some more soap base, because I think we only got one soap base left.
1 pound of shea butter.
1 pound of shea butter. But that is an adventure for another time. I hope you had fun watching us make these 2 batches of soap. Supposed to be 1, but okay. You roll with it. It's an adventure. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and let me know that you enjoy this kind of content so I can keep making it. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything that we do here or the cat videos I've been posting. Don't know if y'all have seen, I've been posting some videos of Muffin, of our current foster cat Toby the tripod as she recovers from having one of her legs amputated, over on Chad's channel. Yeah, did you know Chad has a channel? He does. And over there, you can see videos of our foster kittens. Currently, we have the David Bowie litter. They are adorable and they are fluffy. And you can see videos of them over on Chad's channel. I will leave a link to that in the description, so you can go check that out. Maybe subscribe to his channel too. He does much shorter videos, just a couple of minutes long, if you need a daily dose of adorableness. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you on our next adventure. Bye. Say bye, Chad.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.